Hi, Julie Torrance here, continuing working with my gel plate. I am going to be working with my grocery store buyer's white cardstock at 67 pounds, and I put this on here and look, it's become a gel plate picture. That's really kind of nice. Okay, so I am working with, this time, all cardstock. So I went through from the last two videos and I only had one in cardstock, one gel print that I feel needs more work. So we're going to work with that. I've got my stencils, my stencils I'm using today. Jelly Shelly from PM Artist Studio. Mosaic Circles from PM Artist Studio, and that's what it looks like. Craftsman Rectangle Lattice, there we go. And my quilted crop circles, they're all 9 by 12, which I believe my gel plate is 9 by 11. So, cardstock. This, I think I'm going to go right in with here and pick this up, and I think that'll give this a nice layer. So what am I going to pick it up with? I'm going to go ahead and use one of these interference. This one is gold. So in some light, it just looks like pearl. And in some lights, it will look like gold. And to that, I am adding this. This is a yellow iron oxide, and it's a fluid acrylic, and it is very transparent. And it's kind of like a stain. It's from Deco Art. And let's get a move on. Now, it may not look like I've got something all over the plate because what I call interference, they call it enchanted color, is looking mostly clear right now, but that's okay. And let's put this one down. Why am I working with cardstock? Because I am in desperate need of tags, journaling cards, postcards, ATCs, all of that. And I've been enjoying making my master boards and just doing it the way that you've seen me do it over the time, you know, collage and all. But I'm really in the mood to change it up a little bit. Maybe my next journal, which if you've been following me along on this journey right now, got the frame. Let's see what we've got. Definitely picking it up. I love it. Yay. This is beautiful. Okay, setting it aside. So, what I've been doing is I am definitely in a mood to do crafting, to do art. And but I don't have a project. That is what I'm stuck with in my brain. Okay, I'm trying to grab some colors that we didn't grab in the last two videos. This one is mint chip. If we used mint chip, I don't remember. But it's another pearly paint, which I like. And I'm going to mix it up with this. And this is Permanent Green Light. And it's an opaque color. And this is a folk art. And I don't know if they make this paint anymore. I got it from Tuesday morning before they closed. But if you ever see these tubes of this gel acrylic, works great on the, well, at least the colors I got work great on the gel plate. I'm working out of my bargain bowl, and my bargain bowl is paints that I have bought on the clearance of the clearance. And generally, I do not want to spend more than $2 a tube or container. And that's what I've been doing. Okay, I am just putting this on as a background. So there, And I really want to try to get the whole sheet covered. Not going to be successful 100%, but it is one of the things I'm reaching for. So if you watched the last two videos, this one's not going to be the same because I'm using this cardstock. And in the other two videos, I've used it a little bit, and it seems almost resistant to the paint. So let's just see what we get. Okay. This is what I call my frame, and I use it to pick up the edge wherever the paper didn't cover. Now let's see what we've got going on here. Whoa. Okay. There we go. This is a good background. All right, I'm setting it aside to dry a little bit. My gel plate is a Dilutions gel plate made by, well, I don't know if it's made by Ranger. They're in with the gel plate company. All right, we've got that green on here. Let's stick with the greens, but this was really quite a different green, wasn't it? I'm going to do this again. But this time, instead of adding that mint, I'm going to add this gold. And yes, I'm going shimmery and shiny. I'm just kind of in the mood for it. But look, not very much paint. You don't want too much paint. So this is just 4 drops of that paint. I keep calling it interference paint. They call it Enchanted by Deco Art. They had it at the craft warehouse, but I think they still make it. I'm sure they do. So it could have been a case that a bottle opened up and some of the labels got damaged, something like that. That you get that there. Could be that a small brick and mortar closed. I am going to go ahead and put a stencil on, but I want a stencil that has fine lines. So on goes that. And I'm okay with the white showing. It'll, you know, the lines on it are going to be white. One of the fun things you can do is if you leave that white showing, that paper is more absorbent than the paper that has acrylic. And you can go in there with some spray inks and wowzer. It can be a really, really neat effect. Okay, I think we got the edge. I'm going to give it a little more of a rub. It has a lot of small detail. I'll try to get as much detail as we can. And as I say, this paper's been acting kind of resistant to the paint, which it could be some kind of a sizing or the way they heat pressed it. It just, you never know. You never know. And when you buy, like I did, a white label product, you know that Meijer's grocery store is not making paper. Someone's making it for them and they're putting their name on it. They could have changed companies and one time it worked good and then one time it doesn't. Let's see. Look. That's great. Okay, set it aside. Good start. Very good start. I'm liking all this green because I really haven't had a lot of green. I'm going to lift this. Do I have? Yeah, see, I don't. Let's say, do I have something that needs more? No, I don't. I only had the one and we already used it. And green would not be the color, I don't think, for that one anyway. But let's pick this up. Yeah, I was feeling, I guess, in a different kind of slump. Feeling creative, wanting to get my hands in it. I don't have a target that I'm aiming for. And so I feel a little lost, you know, a boat without a rudder. Ooh. Okay. Wow, this is adhered. Good. Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Okay, I'm going to do one more in green. Why? I'm not sure. But I'm going into the bowl here, and I'm pulling out globs of paint, hoping to find. This is an ochre that I've never used, I don't think. Maybe I have. I must have. This is Soho paint. I believe it is Jerry's Artorama, and it's their own brand of acrylic, and it's a sample that they sent me when I had an order. Okay, I don't think I've ever used this. It's some kind of a green, but it's covered up, but it's kind of a turquoisey green. Let me see. Now, I've used it. Heaven knows when. Let's get it on here. And I am going to mix it with just a touch of this white, because I don't remember if that paint that I just put on there is transparent or opaque. I'll look in a second. Let me just get some of this. There we go. It's probably too much paint. We'll see. Opaque. Okay, let's see what we get. Did I make a mess or what? Oh, Julie. Okay. We need some elbow room. It's a pretty color. If your brayer isn't rolling, then you've got too much paint. But my brayer is rolling. That is a pretty color. Ooh. Okay, I'm going straight in with a piece of white. Because I need, you know, I'm starting kind of from scratch with needing backgrounds. Needing a base to put the designs on. I've also got my potato sack cloth, and I've got some punchinella, and I've got some bubble wrap that I want to use. So all right. I think we're good. It's pulling up some even leftover. Can you see the design in there? Faint. All right, set this one aside. Okay, I'm bringing this one back. Okay. And I kind of like that color we just used. I probably buried it in here because I was so concerned about having all that laying out. It's all right. I'll hurry. Okay, we're going with one of my other favorites. This is Aquamarine. There we go. And I'm going to add some of this mint chip. Give it a little pearl. And let's get this rolled out. Nice. Oh, so sorry. I really brought you in as close as I could, but still have the plate, so it doesn't take much movement of the plate, and I'm out of frame. Okay, it's pearly, and it's aquamarine, and let's start out with punchinella. I like punchinella. It doesn't have to be perfect. Good. And now this one. Okay. And my framing paper. Get that frame off. This is going to make such a pretty border. I will either tear or cut that off, and I will use it on a page edge or just as like a racing stripe across the piece of work, and I love that. Look. Okay. This cardstock does curl. That's not a new thing. I knew it might. And it's not the most robust. However, it gets more so the more layers of paint I put on it. All right, shall we see? Hey, yes, I like that very much. All right, set it aside to dry. And I'm bringing up this one. I'm going to lift the punchinella. And I'm putting this right on top. Good. Punchinella is also known as sequin waste. I did get it at the Salvation Army. Huge spool. Commonly, at least used to be, I guess not now, but it used to commonly be used by florists to make those big bows that they put in big arrangements. And it's, it's made out of what you make a sequins out of. So it's often very sparkly and pretty. And I like using it in an art journal, just like I will put a piece of it over a tag and stuff like that. But I like to use it this way as a mask or a stencil as well. Okay, let's see if we can really make sure we got this. It feels good and stuck. Let's see what it's picking up. Good. Yep. I like this. We're going to keep going with this, but I like it. All right. Grabbing up another one. This one. And let's use, I think I'm going to go straight in with purple. Yes, I am. This is another opaque. They put these tags when I bought these over the names of the paints, and there's nowhere else. Oh, that's a lot. Nowhere else is the name of this paint on this tube. I've studied them and studied them. So here we go. This is a lot of paint. Yeah, we're sliding. We're not rolling much. It's okay. Lots of slipping and sliding in the middle. It feels almost greasy. Whoops. It's also doing a little bit of a resist. So I might have gotten a little more binder than I did pigment. That's okay. All right. I want a stencil, and I'm going to use this one, Crop Circles. It's going to let more of the green show with some of the others. Get this on here. All right, let's get the edger. When you have a stencil that has a lot of material, not as big of holes, the paper wants to slip on it more. because it's not touching as much paint to grip or as much of the jelly plate to grip. So that's why I'm being just a little bit more careful. Get the parts that want to roll up. Now just give the whole thing a good press. And I am putting pressure as much as I can. All right, what have we got, folks? Look. Now, the cardstock is so stiff, it's not really getting in there a lot, but that's okay. I like this. It kind of looks like a batik-y, fabric-y kind of a thing to me. Okay. Bringing this one back. And we're going to put another layer on it. Purple. I am excited to start working on tags and journaling cards and things from this batch. It's been inspirational to see all the different gel prints go by. This feels just so smooth. It feels really like it's adhered good, and that's good. All right, let's see. Chaos. That's fine. Yes. I'll show you what we're going to do with this. I'm going to set it aside. Now, I want a color that's going to go with that. That's going to be a charge. And let's see, like this. And I don't remember if this is really transparent, but I kind of think it is. Maybe I'll go with magenta. That's shocking. Let's do that. Okay. I'm not adding shimmer. I want the full McCoy here. The real McCoy, the full effect of this magenta. Kind of transparent. It's okay. And now I'm going to use a stencil or something. Yeah, I'm not going to use the fabric. I want something that has bigger holes, less fabric to the stencil. Like this. A fine one. Okay? And now I'm grabbing that one that we just had. This crazy one. And I think we'll be surprised. Okay, hang on. Yeah, let's get it down. So how are you? How are you doing? What are you doing? I'm doing good. Today is still Monday. I know that you're watching these videos a day apart, but that's okay. An hour of me a day, I'm sure, is plenty. Like I always say, I'm not a feature film. I'm not the Super Bowl where people can just go hour after hour watching. Give it a good press. I mean, I am squashing my gel plate under my fingers because, again, this paper doesn't really want to sink in. It's some of the more firm papers as it is. So, think we got it? Let's hope so, because I think it's going to be cool. Oh, yes. This is going to be a very pretty tag or journaling card or postcard or something. ATC. Okay, now, this one. We just did this one today. I'm going to grab what's left. Not much, and it's that magenta. But let's see what we get. I think it'll be subtle, but I think it'll be cool. Okay, making a mess of the back because I didn't put the edger on again, but I didn't put any more paint on. It's okay. That's all right. Okay, let's see what we got. One of those things that's going to make you look close. See the little lines in there? I love it. Okay. We're going to do more with that one. All right. I want to do more with this one. Yes, I do. Okay. I am pulling a white. So that'll be this one. Yep. And I'm going to give it some shimmer. Let's see, that's got blues and pinks. This blue. This one is called the Aquarium. Don't need much. Here we go. Can really see this on the gel plate. We haven't had this much light or this effective of an opaque. I mean, I can't see the desk under here. We're picking up blue and other paints. It's liquefying some of the other paints. Okay. Good. Now, look at that. Pretty. All right. Again, I want one of these that is more paint than stencil. Okay, let's get that other sheet. Stay there. Ooh, grab it with one hand. There we go. There we go. When the cardstock dries, it goes back flat. Not all paper does, but this does. It pulls itself back together. All right. We know that wants to pop up. We know that. So let's just turn it over. Yes. Beautiful. This is done. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, this one with the fine lines, we're going to give it some more fine lines. These fine lines. Oh boy, I didn't get this one on very straight, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get the framey guy. I've got a fresh cup of coffee here. Yeah, in between, I'm washing my hands. switching the paints around a little bit so that I pick different ones and get a fresh cup of coffee. What is your, if you're a coffee drinker, what is your coffee du jour? Do you like? And do you do ground coffee? Do you do like a Keurig or a French press or a drip? Or what do you do? I want to hear about your coffee, because I am a coffee drinker. It is my dark, warm friend. But I like it cold too. There we go. I don't consider myself a coffee snob. I'll drink anybody's coffee. But if I'm making it, I like it hot and not too weak. It doesn't have to be so strong that it peels paint, but okay. Okay, so we're getting the chaotic look that I like, and then we're gonna do like we did on that other one. Yep. All right, let that one go. Let's work with this one. And I think for this one, I just want to glaze it. So I'm going to use the gold. Not a lot. Like, there. 3 drops. And then I'm going to use this yellow iron oxide. Again, it doesn't take much. This stuff goes far. 3 drops. So we have 6 drops of paint. So you can see when I'm laying it out like toothpaste, I'm overdoing it. Simple as that. Now, it's going to maybe look in places like I don't have any paint, but I'm getting it everywhere. It's just that this is all so transparent. But it's also shimmery. And we're going to put this one on here. Good. And down we go. Aren't you looking forward to seeing how these come out when we start making some journaling cards and some ATCs and some tags and all that? I mean, I've been invited to some ATC swaps. I didn't have anything ready, and at the time, I wasn't sure when I was going to get it ready because I was in the middle of a journal or something like that. And really, my art time, my desk time is a very high percentage with you, because otherwise I'm with my grandson or I'm at work. Okay, here we go. I like it. Look. It's modeled, you know, there's still some white spaces, but they have the interference paint, so it's all covered. But I like this. Very good. Everything doesn't have to be a chaotic show, does it? Okay. This one. I think we have a good amount of chaos on here. So I'm going to kind of do that. It's like painting, I think I'm going to use this, negative space painting. It's kind of like that. All right, now the color. I am tempted to really go bold. We haven't used any yet. I'm getting out the black, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay, now I'm whispering. I guess I don't want the black to be too loud. But Carrie the crafter, he would say that I'm adding the drama. And quite honestly, this has a lot of drama. Too much drama. It's like interference, like static on a radio. Yeah. It's noise. But you can't make anything out that you like. All right, let's get the jellyfish and this crazy one. And I think we're going to fall in love. Yes, I do. Okay. Carrie, if you're watching, I'm thinking of you today. I'm taking a page out of your book and I'm adding the drama. Yep. Black isn't the only way to add drama. And I'm not saying that's what Carrie says either. No, no. You can add drama with a lot of different ways, but I think in this particular case, we needed black drama. Okay. Good. I want to work it in the little bits. Because again, this cardstock doesn't necessarily want to get in all the little spaces. But we want it to. Especially this one. I tend to have over here an area that doesn't necessarily want to take. So, okay. Okay, I keep saying okay. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. All right. Da-da-da-da. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. To me, it made the polka dots show all the more. Yes, this is good. This one's done. I'm putting it in the done pile. Okay. Got another one here. Remember this? It almost looks like it has black on it already, but it doesn't. It has purple. I'm going to pick this up. Oh, that's so pretty. I wish I had a plain one. Hang on. I do. Kind of plain. It's, and it's, let's pick it up with this. Yep. This was in a done pile, but when I was walking towards the ones that we've got going, I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I thought, it won't hurt. It won't hurt this at all. Okay. But again, now I'm not having to rub this into all the nooks and crannies because the stencil's off, but we just want to pick up as much of that remainder as we can. All right, let's see what we get. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's going back in the done pile. I like it. Okay, couple more. Now, black on here, that's fine. Let's get a background. Let's think background. That we're going to put something on top. Let's go. I'm going to go into my Jane Davenport paints again. And I've got this teal color. And I'm giving this a massage because, as I say, these are old. She doesn't make this exact paint anymore. Because this is from American Crafts. Her paint, this paint of hers is very matte, dries extremely fast, and is very opaque. But she tells you that when you buy it. Well, when I bought this, I knew that. All right. Blank sheet. Good. Okay, let's see what we've got. Not curling as much as some of the others. And it did a good job in picking up. Now we knew this was going to be light or, more subtle, but I really think it's pretty. I do. Okay, onward. Needs more, but that's okay. Now, I want to go with the yellow. I don't feel like we've done a lot with yellow. This is a yellow ochre, but it's a very fluidy yellow ochre. Did I open this one? I did. Now this is multi-surface folk art. Very opaque. It has a different smell. Not a bad smell. Almost more of a house painty. Like maybe it's got a little latex in it. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I'm not a chemist and I haven't read what their recipe is, but I'm just telling you what I'm smelling right this minute. All right, just a plain sheet. We're kind of starting some blanks again. There we go. See what we got. All right. Pull this up. Good. Look at how it did the edges. But good. Okay. Set it aside. And let's get another blankish one with a color that we haven't done much with. This is an orange. I think we did a little bit of orange because this is Tiger Lily. Yes. I know not this video. There was just a little crumb that fell off. Okay, let's get the Tiger Lily on there. And then I'm going to give it just a touch of this vermilion. Just a very little bit. 1 drop, 2 drops. I'm looking for an orangey. I think we got orange. And that pearl paint, I don't think it's lightening it. If it is, it's ever so slight. Hey, I've got something on the roller. It's all right. We're going with it. We're not stopping now. Okay. Plain sheet. Good. Down we go. PM Artist Studios is a mother and daughter run business. They're in Texas and they make some of the most lovely stencils as you've been watching me use. They also have foam stamps. They have printables. My printables are there, but they've got other printables, not just mine. They've got some fabulous designers, just one better than the next. And they do live streams 4 times a week, which are great. Here we go. Okay, that's orange. Good. All right. I'm pulling up one that we've already worked on, and we're going to do the next step on it. And I don't mind keeping the orange going. I am going to give it just a few drops. there's another drop. There we go. And I'm going back in with this tiger lily. Give her a roll. Pretty. Very pretty color. Okay. Going in with the mosaic. Good. Good. Now, this is kind of an extreme combination, if you ask me. But that's not new to me. I like putting colors together that maybe not everyone thinks of right away. And I like color, period. Am I heading way off here? Let me use this a good rub because that stencil's under there. And we're using that cardstock. Yep. Using as many hand techniques as I can think of. Huh. All right, well, she's bringing herself up, so let's just grab it. Yes, yes. I do like this very much. Very much. Okay, I'm putting that one in the done pile. Bringing up another one that we started. This one. And lift and place. Just like that. And we'll see what we get. Again, I want to give this a good rub because this paper tends to resist a little bit. Not getting as much resistance this go round as I did the video prior, but maybe I'm being a little more aggressive. I'm not sure. Okay. Again, here's why. I tend to not right in here. And then sometimes right in the middle. All right. Oh, I love it. I love the cobblestones. Isn't that what it reminds you of? Absolutely love it. Okay. Putting that one in the done pile. I've got another chaos one that we're going to be dealing with soon. I'm going to set it up here, but this one I want to do now. Okay, so something to go with orange. Let's do a brown. I've got a couple of shades in here. Like this one, that's kind of a mahogany. I think I want to go with this one. This one is more of a, oh, I don't know. What would you call it? What did she call it? It seems like I tried to find the name of it on the tube and I couldn't before. And I can't now. Okay. Here we go. Now that Quilted Crop Circles is the one that is more stencil and less paint to come through. And this is drying really fast, so I'm going to hurry up and add some more so it kind of liquefies itself. So, yeah, see, when your roller starts picking it back up, it's getting dry. But I'm going to use, again, one of the finer meshes or something. And I think I'm going to go with Punchinella. Got to work fast, which makes me go slower. Isn't that the way? It's really kind of a chocolate brown, isn't it? Okay, polka dots. We want the polka dots. I think with the polka dots, it's going to take a lot of rubbing as well. Punchinella. Okay. Yeah, look at that. It's just saying to me, I'm not sticking. All right. Could be a mess. Could be great. Not sure. We're going to just see. Fine. Yes. Okay. Let it dry. Pick up the punchinella. And I am putting white again. It's going to give us kind of a beigey color, I think, plus a little bit of the pattern will stay. But if I remember right, this particular paint is good about cleaning off the gel plate. Yeah, see, I'm getting more of the brown up than I would have with some of the other paints, which is fine. I want to get right to the edges. Okay, now we're going with the chaos one, remember? So, I want to use the one that I always say looks kind of architectural. It kind of has a bit of an Asian flair to me. Okay, so this. Big change coming, folks. Big change. Oops. Don't want to slide it too much. That'll be a mess. I just think that the frame paper was sliding, not this. Okay. Really get it worked in there. Because we want drama. Remember? Drama. And I said it doesn't always have to be black. This time, the drama is going to be white. I hope. I say that with not all the confidence in the world, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, folks. You ready for the big reveal here? Okay. Close your eyes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Cool. Going in the done section. Okie doke. This one has the brown. We just did it not too long ago. There's just a trace. Just a trace. So did you get in the comments and did you come back and tell me what's your favorite coffee? I would say the coffee I drink the most, it's decaf. I get it from Amazon. It's called Happy Belly and it comes in 2-pound bags and I love it. Now, when they have it on sale, I like Starbucks, either ground or beans. I like Pete's. which my sister Abby, the quilter, she introduced me to that. And I do those all in the drip coffee maker. You know, Mr. Coffee style kind of one with the coffee filter and all. Okay, here we go. I don't own a Keurig. Well, we did a lot of rubbing and a lot of buffing for very little punch. That's okay. That's okay. But this one is going to get a little something. I want to use with this. Not pink. Maybe this. Yes. Let's go with this. Yep. It's time for a big... This now here is going to be drama again. But I'm not doing black. But I'm going to put a little bit of this blue in there. This one's called the light blue. There. Okay. Yeah, when I squirted that first blue out, this one, it looked lighter to me than I thought. So I added that light blue, and I think that was a good call. Okay, not too much paint. I'm rolling. I'm not sliding. But now, should we go with that same one? I'm going to do the jelly. I'm in the mood for jelly. Okay. Oh, a little thunder. Yeah, little thunder. Huh. Well, they said rain this afternoon, but I didn't think it was really warm enough for thunder. It's barely in the 50s. And when you think about it, you know, we had a major snow less than a week ago. And now we're having like a spring thunder shower, which is fine. We can use it. Snow looks like a lot, but you know, for every inch of snow, that's only 1/10 of an inch of liquid. A lot of air, and the snowflakes have space between them. I'm not a doctor, nor a scientist, or a meteorologist. I'm just blubber blabbering. All right, now we want to work this down. We want the drama, right? Am I speaking for all of us? Raise your hand. Oh, good. That's what I want to see. Okay, here we go. Ready? Nothing up my sleeve. Presto. Oh, yeah. Yep. I love it. Good. Okay. Grabbing another one. Because this one, now that it's dry, I like it, but it's kind of plain. Let's add some of this. What do you say? I think it'll be good. But I like the turquoise and the orange that we just did. You know what it reminds me of? What was the name of it? Howard Johnson's. Remember that with the orange roof? Yeah, it does. Howard Johnson's. Haven't thought about that in a few decades. There we go. Really get it rubbed in. Okay. I want to really pick this paint up. See what we get. It's not leaving a lot behind. Better. I like this better. I sure do. Yes, more interesting. Still even has some white, which does have a pearlized effect on it. But I definitely like it better. Okay, I'm putting that one in the done pile. We got to see how we're doing for time, don't we? Okay. Oh, well, it's time to take a look at what we've done. Let's do it. And this time I didn't mix everything up. I've got them all right here. I feel like I've got a deck of cards here. Okay, now before I show you all this, please remember, hit the like, subscribe. I need subscribers desperately. And here we go. So all of these are cardstock. Some of them we started, well, only one, right? Maybe two. But I needed cardstock for journaling cards, ATCs, tags. Don't need pockets. And I may even incorporate some of this into, oh, I love this one. I love this one. I may even incorporate some of this into journaling cover. Love this. It's a brown color, but with the shimmer, it gives a copper vibe. And so the copper with the teal, I like that combination very much. Here's another one that was a chaos. I love it. All right. Thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. Over here is another video picked out for you, and I'll see you over there.